He's going to get launched in with the run boost. He spots two different players, one long corner and one on the round. And already, Crad's been taken down. Sensei coming out trying to defend, and he only gets the one. Roxic trades him. Nickelback very long range in the pit. Major. And unfortunately, Nickelback doesn't really have anything to save here. It's not like he has Kevlar and has an easy $350 helmet upgrade. So he quite literally is saving nothing of worth. This time he does have Kevlar to save, so it might be worth a save into the next round. And taking one player down with him could also be a good way to go. xantares will just go right over the duel, and there we go. xantares already feeling himself early on in
Trav, so I mean, really, what did I miss? To be fair, the 4 spies from Eternal Fire are normally pretty exciting as well.
They are. Thankfully, they didn't have to deal with any of Entropiq's 4 spies. There's no issue at all. There was just one interesting moment in which sort of Sensei was back plat on Dust2 with the scout, and didn't really seem to have the information that they were going into being sort of looking toward tunnel. They expected the edge of the wall. One headshot takes him from 100 to 31.
Oh, big kill there from Crad. He more tries to phase through the smoke, see if he can catch somebody off guard. It's gives up the early advantage in the round, though. I mean, they still have an HP advantage.
Might even go back and check mid at the perfect time as well. He seems very eager to go and look for that angle. Paz on it, we're flashed in, and they timings it again.
Wow.
Can you believe it? He's timing one with a smoke, and now he's timing one with a flash. But finally, Major will come around and take him out. Thing is, though, Forrester unaccounted for toward Car. And this could be Entropiq's first round coming in here.
Yeah.
Already, tanks come through in the next round too. Roxic doing even more damage. He might only have 3 so far, but they're not expecting Nickelback on long. And look at this, in the midst of the long play, Mir is pushed up mid. They don't have someone to hold it. It's a lovely little change up there from Entropiq. But Roxic could get pushed. And there's no HE grenade to take him out of that position. Even a wallbang might be a bit too much. And he'll even swing wide and take Paz anyway. Tunnels. Woxy now looking to do some damage. I think he knows that Forrest is still around this position. But Woxy could get pushed any time because of the T-spawn he has to worry about, and lower dark as well. And look at this. He's gonna get caught. He did look for it, but Nickelback 2, and suddenly the health is in Eternal Fire's favour.
Yeah, they're actually looking like they should be the ones who claim the round from here. Big damage onto Mage. The boost up means Forrester will get that kill as well. And then know that Woxic's towards long, and he's holding an off angle as well in the open. He's going to brawl his way to victory.
How do they do this?
Utility. I think they want to boost up onto the bomb site so that they can peek. Double peek essentially. But they get peeked mid boost, and Forrester thankfully has his wits about him.
Yeah, that was a bit of a. Just by the way, have to be wary of, as you say, peeking a little bit too wide, and Crad there gets away with both. If that was a deagle perhaps on the T side there, then maybe there's a chance for that quick trade, but Tech9 needs 2 headshots from that position, of course, to be able to take that frag, so a bit too difficult.
Not the Crad, like you say, it could have been a bit scarier there, but actually it's easy in the end for Entropiq. xantares takes damage in the process of getting that kill, and there's more where that came from as well. Crad edges his way forward. xantares might not be considering this, although he's not kidding. xantares on the angle, doesn't have enough health to save his life. This is where Crad needs to come into the mix, and Sensei slow peaks, costs him his life. Crad is trying to chase down Immortal. Oh, there's low Paz is there as well, and thankfully Paz.
How can Paz hold this one off?
Well, he's going to have to do it after eating the shrapnel from the HE grenade. Short. As you say, Brad will get the first, but the trades come through immediately afterwards. At range, Eternal Fire locked down the cross. I think Entropiq are just going to call it a day, take this double up, set up into the next.
Smokes is to just flash once and peek it as a trio, because that's often very hard to trade, almost impossible to.
Yeah, normally you throw the deep CT smoke at that point. Nice kill from Woxic to open up, but yeah, I don't know which is more impressive, whether it was just like an on-the-fly thing that they did, or whether it was like bites as well, you know. If you go against Deco and Dust2, you're going to have a tough time of it, but beat them on both occasions.
Yeah. They lost was against Ence, so, you know, if you're going to lose to a team,
that's
then
okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. And that was also the pre-roster changes Ence. That was Ence with Spinks, for goddamn sake, who went 30 and 18 against Eternal Fires. We see him get Mir get a frag back. But yeah, so these guys are beasts on Dust2.
And they're sharing the frags nicely in this upcoming round as well. Realised, there we go. They took a
Impotence.
No, it's actually a good point. I mean, as you say, Mir had one round where he got 2, and there was another one as well. Since they got a couple, but at the moment they haven't really had much chance to do much with that. That's an excellent Molotov. Actually, that could really prove to be a bit of a problem, but thankfully, for Major's sake, he'll be able to swing past it. But once again, Eternal Fire versus Pistols, it's still a little bit scary. xantares is about to be flanked from Team Sport, but he gets captured. Yeah, I was about to say, surely he gets caught on the fall, and he does. Then Woxic will then come through and help out xantares in tunnels. 2 Turkish superstars holding hands, and Sensei is left with just a scout.
Unfortunately, xantares ripped his head right. Wall is smoking towards CT. Now they're going to try and charge their way forward. Does Brad looks to make a play. Throws a deep flash, hoping to try and close down. It's a good one initially. Mia has to avoid the flashbang. He's good for damage as Forrest on the platform, but Jesus, xantares gives him the good old Xanti peek.
Car position, xantares is getting shot through the edge of the bricks. He's trying to fake it out. It's still being stuck, but he can't hit the spray in time. Oh no! He tries to go for...
Again, his vision just in time to make sure he gets the kill. Where's he more comes from? Absolutely catches Entropiq completely off guard, being so far forward.
Okay, to the right, already near CT.
Into some statistics there once I came back. I was wondering how on earth there's more actually. You do see Sensei now trying to get a move on with the retake before they've actually lost control of the site, but that was a bit preemptive. You know, I guess the play there is catch them off guard while they're still trying to plant, so you can't really fault him there. But now it's Forrester in a 1v2, also going to try come from long, but with no kits in play, time.
Yeah, and he goes round to long there because there's versus Entropiq. Very much looking forward to seeing how this one's going to go, because Eternal Fire now on their CT side have a slight lead. Already will be brawling out toward long. Major cannot connect those shots, eventually does though. Woxic just grabs the second 2, and that might be enough to hold off the Entropiq play.
Yeah, that's the best part. That's the best possible result. Eternal Fire able to find both those kills eventually, and then make their way back to safety. And he was so ready for the boost to come through from elevator. Gets the first, and he takes down the booster. Woxic gonna have a gap here in the smoke. Spots one crossing, and he sees the bomb as well. He's got all the information in the world now to relay through to his teammates.
Yeah, Morgan prepare a retake smoke as well, and Crad trying to creep through elbow, unfortunately gets caught. Yeah, tiny bit there, unaware of the fact that Woxic could be watching that, and Immor finishes it off with the dual Berettas. I always feel like Immor with the dualies is either good for nothing at all, and just spams it away.
Such an important round as well. Looking to try and impose himself. There's going to be another tag coming through from the scouts. Woxic can throttle now. And there we go. Will be bested. He took a bit of chip damage. Sensei finishes off the frag as well. 5 versus 3. Horseplay looking superb right now here for Entropiq. Should be no way they actually lose the round from here with Paz on the end. He's going to have no other option because they've lost that mid control. And while it does actually do pretty well to get 1 kill, it's unfortunately not anywhere near enough. It's a bit hipster.
Like being verified and unverified constantly, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Tag coming through at the hand of Woxic Scout, unfortunately. Be out of him. It's an easy cleanup here in the round. Crowd through the smoke even gets a kill as well. That B-bomb slides completely open.
Done to me through the smoke there by xantares. I need to be careful. Here come the dualies. Immor just playing around with the box over and over, and maybe that's the way to make the dualies relevant on a gun round. But unfortunately, it's all fallen apart. Crad with an excellent flank from short, and the Molotov will spread as well. A Major last alive, USP only. He's to try and double dink Sensei, and that's not going to happen. That's a question. I think so. When he's stretched in this round, and he's going to continue to play in that position towards CT on the edge of the boxes. The headshots there, and that's so hard to get. And yeah, if you don't have an AK in that position, it's so difficult. You can only get a double dink. Immor goes in with the W key again, but I'm afraid that's not going to work for you.
One player towards long and could have tried to box him in. Now he's chasing these players towards T-spawn. That doesn't look like they'll be finding the frags, but yeah, this T side is gaining some serious traction here for Entropiq now, man. They've won, what, the half was 8.
You need to be the AWPer to throw it as well, because you have to scope in.
Yeah, exactly. That one's an AWPers only lineup. Makes them feel exclusive, crowd.
Maybe. And,
oh, that's 2 big kills. One of them's a rifle.
Yeah, and maybe it's a AWPers only.
All quits at that point from life. Just this guy knows too much.
Has
go down as well. So they had 3 rifles in that.
one player. Now what does he do? Wait for a flash? He does wait for a flash. And the flash is absolutely perfect. Oh, major flash MVP. And he even gets the third kill as well. Beautiful stuff. Sensei realizes where Paz is, but Paz makes it happen with 3. They're really holding Entropiq at bay at the moment. They're going to smoke off the molly and go straight through this. It's going to be a short play, but of course there are no flashes in action. Finally they push Woxic off the angle, but not for long enough. He still gets a kill. xantares is still alive to the ramp until Crad deals with him, and Crad deals with Woxic as well. The 2 Turkish stars are down at Crad's hands, but look at the health. 12 and 72. Crad's gone all the way back towards short. He could catch off Paz and does, but Immel's there for the instant trade. Now it's all Sensei. A very winnable 1 versus 2. Major and Immel will boost up to look for the information, but that smoke is currently in the way. If that smoke wasn't there, Sensei was a dead man. Will they catch him as it fades? They're staying on top of that boost, and it comes again, and they're so patient with it, and it works out to perfection. That was really impressive calmness there from Eternal Fire. Major really seems to have brought an air of calm in these situations to this team.
That's going to be the perfect execute with the setup that Eternal Fire are employing right now. Nobody towards CT to throw that support flash. Full pass. He's going to have to take that from the B-bomb side. Are there any? I'm not sure, but xantares is getting a kill through the smoke. That's certainly going to alleviate a lot of the pressure.
It's a really big kill. As I said, if Eternal Fire do just want to lose their guns as well, they'll be left with not much at all, and a free path for Entropiq to possibly reach 15-12. Major will avoid the flashbang, head down, destroy that window as well, and that's horrible timing. Oh no!
Wow.
The B-side defense crumbles as a 1-2-3 punch. Can you believe it? Crad checks tunnels as well to watch for Immel's flank, and it's all fallen apart. I can't believe that's so unlucky. Used already, looking for a third now. Play it a long range. Just turns away from the time though. Oh, very tight in the end as well to do so much damage to Mir, to be honest. But Major's gone. Thanks to Sensei. Now Paz is in so much trouble. Has to leave the edge of the B site and now play near the doors because he's worried about mid as well. Paz needs to go above and beyond in this situation. What's he going to get? The answer is none. He can get peeked from up and below. But as you say, bomb dropped in tunnels by Immor. Thing is, there's only one person to defend it. But Entropiq have 20 seconds. Mir surely has the timing. And he does get it. Just about. A pretty sick recovery in the end. And now Woxic has to try and get himself into all the site quickly with 10 seconds to go. Bomb should cross and should be able to be planted fine. The issue is go straight forward to try and deny it. Of course.
Oh, xantares just on a hope and a prayer there. Taps through the smoke, doesn't get anything. It's going to be Emo on the bomb side himself. That should come through to try and support him. Actually, shooting a kill there onto Mia. Can he find anything more? Wow, this is crazy. How's he more getting so much work done? Finally, he's been put to death. Those kills are worth their weight in gold. Smoke between the two of them. Oh, xantares has been spotted. They know that smoke they do, but nothing connects.
Lucky. Look where Crad is.
Oh, Crad.
How was he up towards short? How was he up towards short behind the entire play there toward mid? That's unbelievable. The timing is horrible for him though. And now xantares is fighting through the smoke, somehow gets one and doesn't even go down to that lower health. He gets another one as well. Oh, Eternal Fire fighting back once again. Sensei lost alive with just the AK on this occasion. Woxic has the line, he's picked up the bomb, but he has no utility to cross whatsoever. Woxic has that angle, and guess what?
Normally they've gone towards mid when they've had this type of a setup. I think they were dispelled by Woxic in one round, and ever since then they haven't really been too keen to have the track. Oh my goodness gracious me. So much utility damage, and in the smoke, more shots will connect. These guys are they're not executing towards the A-bomb site. They're looking at the A site, and they are now not doing anything with the A-bomb site because xantares reign supreme.
I thought for a second.
3 players on short. Crad trying to sell the fake, and now that he gets that kill, does that pivot them back is the question. Doesn't actually look like it. I think they still want to stay coming towards A. Woxic getting open arms. This could be a disaster for Entropiq. Woxic is all that stands between them and that A-bomb site, but he stands tall and proud.
Oh, I was wonder who was going to take whose head off there, and it turned. The second mid play, Mir, has rotated in from mid to help out toward B, and if he gets some more kills toward window, it'd probably work out for him, but he's very blind and getting pushed from 2 different angles. xantares should get found by the AWP, and there we go. Mir is stepping up at exactly the right time. Forrester switches around to deal with Paz, and he even finds Major.
There in the round doesn't actually make any difference in the end.
Long. Oh, when he's just stopped the play immediately. Paz and Immor given no chance at all to take control of that position in the map. Nickelback
Don't have to move a muscle from here, man.
Seconds. Got some utility available, and he'll chuck a smoke down to maybe go for a bit of a cross, and he's made it. But Min has to be aware of that, but Woxic catches him. Oh, okay.
Did he even see him though? Was that just a
Must
wall
have seen
back?
an arm. Must have seen an arm.
I mean, I'm just wondering with that smoke grenade if he was able to actually spot any part of him. Forrester now cooped up in the corner. He can spot it out. They know exactly where he is. The problem is Major doesn't have any health. He does have the molly, so he's dropping that molly towards the car, but Forrester wisely repositioned. Overtime on their T side where they failed to get into that B bomb site. It looks like they're going to decide against it here as well. XP comes on to the that Nickelback is on the bomb side. He has support, but he doesn't have a head, so it doesn't matter. Been taken down. Woxic is looking to try and stay alive right now. Not only alive, he thrives. Great kill there on Tamir, and the job is done. Woxic is just fragging like a beast.
He is. That's 32, and Paz is waiting for Cred to push through the smoke, and that's Bish Bash Bosh, map done, and it's another 19-17 for Eternal Fire. Goodness gracious me, they've been so good at winning these close maps.